So long since I've played this game. I actually did have a video planned before this, or not before this, but more so, I guess, talking about Helmet and just how it kind of got abandoned, but I ditched that because I thought it didn't really do the game the justice that I think it should have been given. And it came off as a bit ranty or demanding-ish, even though ultimately I do respect the developer's decision for, I guess, abandoning this game. I think when it just comes to story-based games on Roblox and stuff like this, they almost never survive or have any longevity because they're so hard to maintain for the developers. And that sucks because this and Block Tales are probably the best story-related PvE games we've gotten in a long time. And it just got canned. Its development was canned. Straight up. Block Tales is still going, but Helmet, not so much. I understand that Block Tales has an entire team of people and this game doesn't, but it just sucks. It really does. Oh boy. But this is what I like about the game. All the enemies have some kind of like theming to them. So like those guys, they're all heavily armored and have better weapons. But the drawback is that they do less damage because of how well armored they are. Every mission felt so unique. There was always a difference in each mission. And by the way, I don't have a script. This is all just purely my thoughts. But you know, every mission felt so unique. Even though it is just the exact same core game. And it's like, it's crazy that you can manage to achieve something so easy through such a simple mean. And again, this game is PvE. It didn't even need anything related to PvP. Well, it has PvP, but you don't have to play PvP because frankly, the PvP mode sucks. We could have gotten so much with this game. I don't know what that guy's doing. We could have gotten so much with this game, but all we got were 3 missions. We never got a 4th. We never got any closure on what happened after Convergence. It just ended. That's where it all ended. And it's heartbreaking. Because this and Block Tales are probably the only... How to take medicine? Guys, clearly not. How are you level 7 but you don't know how to use those? This game and Block Tales were the only PvE games that I was willing to call like the best Roblox games we've gotten in years. And that's saying something, because making a PvE game that genuinely is good and honest without it being like, you know, say something like a Bloodfest where there's game passes that can feel pay to win and, you know, the developer just having a lobotomy and ruining everything essentially. No, Helmet and Block Tales, just, you got what you came for. You got what you saw. On Block Tales, it's a turn-based game. You got a turn-based game, thick and thin or whatever. And in Helmet, you get a helmet camera shooter, straight from the beginning, straight to the end. It just gives you what it says. No strings attached. You don't really get that anymore. It's all about making money on these games and finding developers that actually are passionate about making games. It's becoming less and less because people just want to make money. And at the same time, you can't necessarily blame them because, well, you kind of do need money to have motivations in... Let me say that again. You kind of do need money to have motivations in modern day. And that's sadly a reality that exists in a lot of ways. Whether it's by, you know, real life standards. Oh. Whether it's by real life standards or even just development standards. But I guess in the developer's case, or Sensei's case, the developer for this game, he's just simply not motivated anymore. Which, I won't blame him. Alright, let's see if this guy can do it. Yep, he can do it. Damn it, I ran out of ammo. Another thing that really made this game stick out so much was the building, the loadout builds. I will admit it wasn't ideal to, you know, having to get like bloody 100 levels to really fully experience your build, but even then, level 50 was more than enough to at least get the most out of your build. You can make so many different builds in this game. There we go. You could have a full shotgun build. You could have a, or no. You could have a build that, you know, allowed you to lockpick quicker. You could have a whole bunch of converts. You could have 2 primaries if you wanted. And in a way, you could always have them work in conjunction with your weapon loadout. So like maybe you're running all converts. You could run beanbag shotgun and the suppressor, yeah, I'm pretty sure that the revolver. You could have all lockpick stuff, like, you know, lockpicking doors quicker, and just use quick weapons, or just use a full-on LMG if you wanted. Or say you were using 2 primaries, maybe you wanna, I don't know, maybe you want to use the 1900 shotgun and the AK-47 for some reason. There were so many ways to self-impose difficulty in this game that it never got old. This part I love too. It really just gets you going. Oh crap. Come on, man. We're getting out of here. Let's go. That's all of them. This mission is literally just where it all ends. We never got any closure. Like so much. Damn, 2000 XP. No worries. No worries. That 2000 XP is crazy, but I guess that was the easiest difficulty, so. It's just so many different builds. This tree is kind of useless except for maybe intervention. But it's like you could do so much with this game with so little. That's what made this game so good. You could do so much with so little. That never leaves my head. Never. I genuinely don't think we'll ever get a game like this ever again. Apparently we were gonna get one. I'll show you on screen there was gonna be this like Arc Soft or something game. But then that never came to fruition or something. But no, I think even if someone did try to replicate this kind of game, it just wouldn't be the same. I think HELLMET captured something that a Roblox game is not.
Hi, how are you?
Number one. I think HELLMET captured something that a lot of Roblox games aren't going to capture for a long time. Maybe there is one out there that I just don't know of, and you guys can tell me what it is, but no, I genuinely still think HELLMET is just something of its time. Something that's a timeless classic, you could say, and that's saying something because this game isn't even that old. Like, the game was made in 2023, and I think it didn't go public release until 2024. I could be wrong though, I don't recall. It's been ages since I first played this game. This game was great. Great to the point that I was able to make a whole little, I guess, video series on it, trying to beat the game as a pacifist. That was probably the most fun and most agony I've ever experienced on this game. And that kind of thing just won't happen again. Not even for me, because I just don't have that passion in other games unlike, you know, this. Maybe Block Tales, but I'm saving the ideas for Block Tales later down the line. Still gotta do my whole ABA phase, I guess. If development hadn't stopped for this game, I definitely would have still, like, probably made videos on it. I don't know if it would have been pacifist videos, but... Oh, what is this guy doing? Oh my day, he's got King Crimson active or something. Okay, I hope the KLR guy deals with him. Oh, Jesus. He's dead. Alright, it seems like we got a liability on our hands. Oh, good, he left. Okay, don't have to deal with him. Oh. Okay. Yes, converts, it seems. Okay. Yeah, see what I mean? You can have people with all different loadouts. He doesn't even have... I don't even think he has the beanbag shot. No, he doesn't. And yet he's still running converts because it's his build. You can do any build you want in this game. It's just like... That's what I like. Just creative freedom to do whatever kind of build you want just because you're not limited by anything. Or maybe I guess you are limited to an extent, but still. Alright, what's this guy's plan? Oh, Jesus. That's not good. I actually got cornered by a damn grenade. At least he escaped. Oh, that's another thing. God, I just keep getting reminded. There's so many random elements that keep this game fresh. You never know what's going to happen next. God. I'll say it again. I said it before. I'll say it again. We're never going to get a game like this ever again. I just know it. And if we do, it'll already be too late. This game really is something, man. Oh yeah, everyone died. He didn't die. How did he die, but he didn't? That's outrageous. This game was also fun to speedrun. Eventually, you just knew a lot of the things in this game to the point that you'd naturally be speedrunning and not even like intentionally trying to. And that's how you know you've got your time's worth out of this game. Not even money's worth, because there's nothing you can spend money on in this game. It's all free. And how often do you see a developer just actually want to make a game for free? No strings attached. Helmet truly was something special. And I'm glad I'm actually doing this kind of video, because I feel like just experiencing the gameplay and playing the game, or no, just talking about the game and playing it instead of just doing this whole voiceover crap, I don't think that does Helmet again, I don't think it does Helmet the justice it deserves. This is a game that has to be experienced. It's a game that you have to play to really state your opinion, your objective opinion on it. Not because gatekeeper or anything like that, but it just did things that other games don't. And it has a developer that someone gives a crap. Albeit not the most amount of craps, because he didn't even really give Helmet a chance, but I guess a developer that just knows what it's actually like to be a developer. Not in it for the money, just in it to make a damn good game for once. None of this blocks, fruits, grow a garden, steal a gacha crap, just an actual honest game that you can open, play, and enjoy. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let alone I hope you enjoyed the game as much as I have if you've played it. This will truly be something special to me.